right. All right, so with part 2, we were supposed to pull up factory assembly times. Ouch.
Yep.
Let's see if I can I pull up. So you use Excel? You don't ever use SPSS or SSPS, whatever it is?
Yeah, I don't know how to use
Okay.
SPSS.
Because I've been trying to do both.
Which is good because I think on the exam she's going to make us use SPSS.
Yeah, because I've been trying to get, I've been trying to figure out both. Sorry, my little son, he's going crazy. But I don't know. I feel like I get 2 different answers on both of them. If I type in the same things. The one that I'm really confused about is the p-value. I can't get the same p-value. Yeah. And then on SPSS, sometimes it just shows straight zeros, and so I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with that. I don't know. So I need to go back and read, do more of the reading. So let's see. So it says, what is the research question? So what is this guy, this manager at the factory, feels the amount of time that his workers spend doing their part on the assembly line is too long. Determine if a new assembly line procedure is effective. He measures the amount of time in minutes 9 of his workers take to complete 100 products. After implementing the new procedure, he again measures the amount of time and obtains the following data. He wants to know if the mean assembly line is different and uses a level of significance of 0.05. So what is the research question? Let's see. Is his new procedure?
If we have to do a new procedure is going to take a different amount of time.
Is it effective in reducing time?
It's not even reducing time. Is it just different?
Okay.
Yeah, just different.
That's true. Different. Okay. Can you guys hear my kids?
Sounds like they're having a good time.
Yeah.
They're in the bath. My husband's supposed to be getting them out, so I've got my baby trying to feed him. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
When my husband comes in again, I'll tell him to leave him, make him be quiet. Sorry. Sorry. They're super loud to me, but I didn't know if you could hear them. Okay, so state the null and alternative hypothesis. This one I was so confused about because they didn't say anything. He didn't say that there was like a specific time that he wanted or how many minutes.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so basically what it is you take the mean of the old time and the mean of the new time, and if the difference is 0, then that means the time didn't change at all. So that's the null hypothesis, is that the difference between the times is 0, and then the alternative is that it's not 0.
Okay, that makes sense. Because I just looked up at the answer and I was like, I don't know how they got 0. I was confused about that.
Yeah.
But that makes sense. Okay. Okay. So the null is it equals 0, and the alternative is it does not equal 0.
Yep.
Okay. All right. question number 2. Describe the data collection procedures. He collects time it takes to assemble before the new procedure and after the new procedure.
Yep.
Is that right? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Number 3. In a short paragraph, using statistics to describe the data. After the paragraph, insert an appropriate and well-labeled graph to insert the data. So I just put all the from Excel. Isn't the mean 1.06?
Yep.
Sorry, guys. Hey, be quiet. Standard deviation is 2.60.
Yep.
And the number is 9. Hey, Grady. Shh. Sorry, guys.
No,
Crazy night. I'm so sorry. Okay. All right. Is that all we were supposed to do for that one?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, all right, so we'll move on. Number 4. What type of hypothesis test is appropriate?
Two-tailed test.
Okay.
Okay, so how do we, this is my question, how do we figure that out? Because that's where I think I struggled on that last homework assignment too, was trying to figure out the two-tailed, one-tailed tests.
Yeah, that was one of the questions I completely guessed on. It was like, is the whatever, does it change with the one-tailed test? But
Yeah, I had no idea.
Because
does not equal is
no-
two-tailed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if it's
But
not
does
equal
not
to,
equal
it's
to
two-tailed.
two-tailed, and the less than
Okay.
or greater than is the 1.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. I think I have that in my last notes too, but that's one I got wrong on the homework question.
Well, it was
Like
weird on the
that.
homework question because it said how would the one-tailed test be different, but it doesn't tell you what way.
Yeah. Yeah, so I got that one wrong.
Yeah, it didn't tell you if it was supposed to be greater than or less than, so you had to guess.
Yeah.
So again, one-tailed is,
Less than or greater than. And then two-tailed is not equal to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So this type of test is going to be two-tailed because it's not equal to.
Yeah, and that's just because on the like on that whatever probability applet, if it's not equal to, you shade both sides,
Oh, okay.
and if
Okay.
it's less than or greater than, you shade either
you
or.
shade one side.
Shade one
That
side.
makes
Okay.
sense now. Okay, that makes so much more sense.
I know. Isn't it funny when you talk to someone, you're like, oh, well, duh, that's easy, but the reading just makes it so confusing.
No, the reading was confusing.
Okay, and then what are the requirements for this test? Isn't it the same? Does it have to be pulled from simple random
Yep. And it has
population?
to be
And then it has to have a
equally
large.
distributed.
Yeah.
Look at you multitasking.
Trying to. My daughter had trick or treating at her school, so we
Oh boy.
ran a little late there, and we came home, and I just threw all the kids at my husband and said, "Go!"
And now they got all the sugar.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. So, all right. Next part: compute the differences between the two times and determine if requirements are met for this test. So, compute the test statistics. So we take the mean, which is, or the difference mean, right, minus the population mean. I don't know if this.
So you take
The
what
same
you
thing.
got. Yeah, and so I got this answer, but the way I had to do it was take the mean we got minus the null hypothesis, which was 0.
0.
So it's just the 1.056 or whatever, and then divide that by the standard deviation over the square root of n.
Okay. That's what I got too. So 1.22.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know why, but sometimes like I compute that and it's not the same as it is in Excel. Like I get a different answer from Excel than I do in.
See, last night I did it all on the SSPS, and I got all the right answers. So I was glad that I was doing it, but I don't know. But then, so then I think, oh, I totally have it because I'm getting the same answers, and then I do a test and it's completely off. So I don't know. But yeah, and I haven't tried it on Excel yet for this. So we'll see. And then state the degrees of freedom.
So 8.
8.
9 minus the
Number
1.
minus 1.
Yeah.
Okay, and then compute the p-value to the alpha level. So this one in SPSS, it just gave me 0.257.
Yep.
That's what I have for Excel too. So.
Okay, so with the p-value, how do you figure that out in Excel?
Do you have it's the quantitative inference procedures file. So there's a format in there that you have to use. And then when you open it, there's like little tabs at the bottom and you have to use the paired sample t-test. And type
Was that one of the
data.
Was that like one of the earlier lessons, or?
Yeah, it's from one of the lessons before.
Lesson where?
They had it
2
again
lessons
this
ago.
10,
Oh yeah, I
11?
did have it this lesson again.
Yeah, they had it again, so you could get it again.
But this time I just saved it onto my computer because I figure we're going to be using it a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
once
it's
you
in the
type
reading,
in
right?
yeah, and once you type everything in, it should just give it to you.
Yeah, but you have to make sure all your values, like your mean and your standard deviation and the degrees of freedom and the confidence level and all that stuff are.
To have everything.
Yeah, and the null
Accurate, yeah.
hypothesis and the type of test, like if all that stuff's right, then your p-value will be right. But if you're off just a little bit on any of those, then.
Okay.
Yeah, you just have to make sure all the blue boxes are filled with the correct stuff.
Oh.
All right, so make a decision. Do you reject the null hypothesis or fail to reject it? So
Fail
the
to reject.
p-value is greater than, so we fail to reject.
Yeah.
Okay. Present your conclusion in the form of an English statement. Suggest that there's any kind of difference.
Yep.
Okay. And then the next one says, rather than testing a hypothesis, now say you just want to estimate the mean difference between wait times at the 95% level, what would you do? So I just did the confidence intervals, right?
So did you do them for both the pre and the post?
I don't know. I think I just did it for the post. The difference.
I wasn't sure what she was asking. So, like, I did the pre, like the before the new procedure or whatever. I did a 95% confidence interval for that and for the after the procedure, and then subtracted those two.
Oh.
That should probably
But
give
that's
you the
not
same thing.
What if so? If you did.
Are you still there? You're cutting out.
Take both of those, and sorry, you did that. What was your answer? Am I still here?
I can hear you. You're cutting out a little bit, but I got I got like negative 0.91, between negative 0.91 and 2.021.
Okay. 'Cause, yeah, I think I did it with the difference. I can't remember what I did. I think because it says estimate the mean difference, and so I just did it through the differences that you subtract the two means or whatever. And then, so I got -3.9 or negative 0.94, and then 3.05.
Oh, I see what I did. Let me just check that real quick. Yeah, okay, that's what it is.
Okay. Hey, Clint, will you come get him? Okay. Because I just thought, since it said mean difference, I just did it through the answers that we've been going off of anyway.
Yeah, you get different answers though, so. But yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. When I read it last night or whatever when I was doing it, I did not understand what it was asking, but that makes sense now.
Okay. And then number 5, in a short paragraph, describe the action you feel should be taken based on the statistical result above. You really have to write a paragraph. Don't change anything.
No, because you don't turn this in. I just wrote a sentence.
I know. I was gonna say. I just put I wouldn't do and make any changes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
That works.
Yep.
Okay. Well, should we go on to our quiz?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Okay, is everyone there?
Yeah.
Hey, Clint, stop blowing this up, please. So sorry, guys.
No, it's fine.
My house is a circus. Hey, Grady, stop blowing the whistle. I'm on my phone. Okay, so number 3. Suppose we have a set paired data and let. I won't say all these things. So, Jordan collects a sample size of 9 and computes 2.2 and 3.3. What is the value of the statistic test? So this, don't you do? Do you do 2.2 minus 0 divided by 3.3 divided by the square root of 9?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, Joe, we always lose you on these quizzes. Make sure.
I know. I'm trying to make sure that nothing cuts out like usual.
I know. Every single time we finish these quizzes, we're like, oh no, Joe's gone. How long has he been gone for?
It's like if I'm up on campus, it happens every single time. So I try not to be on campus when that happens.
All right.
Did you guys just get 2?
Yeah,
That's what I got.
Yeah.
Which is that's what it says in the next question. So I'm guessing that's right.
Hello.
There we go.
Do you think we have to round it at all?
I put 2.
Or I meant,
Yeah, I put
I just put
2.000.
Okay, because I don't want to get that one.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Okay, so what is this asking next? So the probability being greater than 2 is 0.04303. Determine the p-value for this test.
Okay, I don't know how to do this.
So, the probability of it greater than is like the value of a one-tailed test. So it's 0.403. Would you just double that for the two-tailed test?
I think so, because in order to get to a one-tail, you divide it.
Yeah. So I think
I would
it's just that
imagine you double it.
double. Because I don't think we have enough information to plug it into. Well, maybe we do. I'll plug it into the thing and see if it works.
Probability up.
Yeah, so 2.2 was the mean. The standard deviation was 3.3. So the p-value in Excel that I get is 0.0805.
Yeah, I got 0.0806.
Okay.
Which is
But if
basically
we-
doubled.
But if you round it, it's just 0.081.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Regardless of what each of us got.
That's easy enough.
Okay.
Okay, let's see.
Answer questions 1 to 10. Copy and paste into the appropriate software. Okay, what is this SPS for 222 and 223, or Excel for 221? What is 222 and 223?
There's 3 different statistics classes.
Okay.
So biostats is like 222, I think, and then the other one, I think business statistics is the 221.
Okay. Because I kept thinking, like, I don't know what she's asking for this, but
Yeah.
okay, so we should just copy.
Classes.
So we're always supposed to use SPSS as well. But I hate using it, so.
Yeah, Excel is so much easier.
Gotta love Excel.
Okay.
I'm always confused. Do you do the group 1 minus the group 2, or group 2 minus group 1?
I think it's group.
Group 1 minus group.
That's
Group
what I'm
1
confused
minus
too.
group 2 is usually it.
Because it's they were saying post minus pre.
Yeah, and I did too. -1.
So you do post minus pre then?
That's what
Yeah,
it
that's
was
what it was
doing,
saying in the reading.
but I think it depends on, like, sometimes I think it says,
What is this even? Let's see. What is
so it
this?
says, make a column of differences. Okay. Used in all hypothesis, alternative rule of significance. Okay, so it doesn't say anything yet. Because it was saying all of the, because I was confused on this too, and it was saying on all of the readings, it was saying that it was doing the post minus
The
pre. Yeah,
Because I
but
had from her like equation in this thing that it was group 1 minus group 2, but I don't know. It just depends on what way she put them in.
Isn't that like D, that D minus thing or whatever, like that symbol?
It's the mean.
The mean of all the differences, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
up above in our thing. So it's
Yeah.
the x after minus x before.
Yeah.
So
It says
it's-
So
So we're
yeah.
doing group 2 minus group 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if this is right, but I got like negative 31.025.
That's what I got too.
Okay.
Okay, hold on just a second. Okay, will you guys remind me how to do, I was doing it in SSPS. So I have the difference column all figured out, and then
Yeah.
I have to go into that inference, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what I did with the difference columns is I did a function where it's equals sum, and then I did group 2, the first one, minus group 1, hit enter, and then if you hold the bottom right corner of the button, it's like a little black thing, and you drag it down to the bottom of all the groups, like all the numbers, it gives you the answers for each one. I don't know if this is making sense.
Let me just see if I can get this. Sorry, guys.
That's fine.
I just want to make sure I understand how to do this. And then how do you get it to, because I can get it, but I can't ever get it to go in to like cut and paste all my information into cell 5. And then it screws up all my numbers. How do you do that? Is there like, am I being retarded?
No, just delete all of the things that are in there and just click on cell 5. Like once you have all your data copied from the Word document or whatever,
Okay.
and then just don't like drag the stuff down. Just like click on cell 5 and then hit paste. And that's on mine. It works.
Okay. Because I'm like, I cannot ever get it, and then it screws up everything, gives me the wrong numbers, all of that. So, okay, let me just see if it. I just did it. Let me see if it works. Ah, it's giving me number REF. What do I do to switch that?
Huh. So you copied from the internet.
Well, here I'm gonna put my camera. Can you see my Excel sheet at all by chance, or is it too bright? Might be too bright. I don't know.
Kind of.
Okay. So, do you have these two groups right here? Group 1 and group 2. Okay, and then do you have the differences? So, are you trying to get the mean right now, or where are you at?
Yeah. Well, so I'm trying to plug all of my stuff into the inference, the quantitative inference.
Okay. Yeah. See, I don't have that up. So, yeah. Sorry.
Oh, so are you trying to do all 3 columns at the same time?
No, I just did my difference one.
Yeah, so it should, if you highlight all those.
Let me do. Oh, kidding. Okay, sorry. I put something weird in it. Okay, I got it.
Okay, good.
So sorry.
No, you're fine.
Okay. So now we can move on. Okay. So what is the mean? So did you guys get negative 31.025?
Yep.
205.
Well, 0.
So why do you subtract
Oh, yeah,
group
025.
group 1 again?
That's
So
just what
if
it
you
says.
look
That's
up
the.
Look up at question 3, and it says that D is equal to X after minus X before, so I'm guessing that's
Group 2.
Group 2 minus Group 1.
Group 2 is always after, and in the reading it also says that when you're put into group 1, you are automatically put into group 2, which is the second part of the study or whatever's going on. It's always the second part, so it's the after part.
Didn't for the weights though they did group 1 minus group 2.
I know, I was going to say some of them they switch, but I think it just depends. I think if it tells you to do group 1 minus group 2, I think that you should, but I'm assuming that if it doesn't tell you that you should do the post minus pre, the group 2 minus group 1.
Okay.
Yeah, that's confusing though, because in that, like if you look at the formula she has set up for this quantitative inference file, it has variable 1 minus variable 2, because all my numbers are backwards from what she has.
So weird.
So that would, like, everything would just be opposite.
Huh.
I'm gonna look through the reading really quick and see if I can figure out where.
It says post minus pre for the difference is the general formula at the very beginning.
Yeah.
But post means after, and then pre means before.
Yeah.
So it's still the same thing.
Well, we'll do it this way and get a negative, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so for the standard deviation, did you guys get 341.157?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And the test statistic, doesn't it tell you right here for T? Isn't it negative 0.407?
Yeah.
Wait, where does it say that?
So on that, in that,
Well, that quantitative inference.
yeah, it gives you all the answers.
I really need to find that. I'm like searching. I can't find
So
it.
if you go in the reading and go on like where she's showing you how to do Excel, it's on there.
Is it in this lesson, like lesson 12?
Yeah.
I'm looking.
Yeah. So if you go down, and it should be highlighted blue.
It says Excel instructions. It's right after the weight thing or whatever. It says Excel instructions and it has a blue highlighted thing that says quantitative inferential procedures.xls file.
So it shows you where you have the subject, post, pre, difference. She kind of has a picture of that, and then right underneath the sentence says, if you want to remove the formulas to make it easier to paste the difference into the quantitative inference procedurals, so you click on that, and then it'll pull it up.
See, all I have is SPSS instructions. I don't have a box that says Excel instructions anywhere.
Really? It should be it should be right above it.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't have it in my reading anywhere.
I wonder if we can email you the.
Wait, where it says Excel instructions?
No, like if we can email him just the
link.
Are you in today's reading?
Lesson 12?
Yeah.
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 And the Excel instructions, like that blue highlighted place?
Yeah.
I don't have anything that says Excel instructions in the reading though.
Follow the link that I posted in the little chat box, and that's where the Excel help tools are. It has that page.
Where's that at?
So go on there on us,
Where all of us are.
where our picture is.
Okay.
And then just make sure you get the quantitative inferential procedures one. It should be that second one.
Let me see if I can. I'm still not finding anything. Sorry, guys. I'm like taking all your time on this.
Oh, you're totally fine.
Oh, you're fine.
Because if you have this, it's so much easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just look through because I know I saw it before. I just didn't know what it was, and so I didn't click on it. I'll just look through right after we're done, and then I'll find it.
And I know in a couple ones before, it's like quantitative instead of inference, it's procedural, but it'll take you to the same place, and you can click on the inference one.
Okay.
Because it gives you 3 different options, I guess, to click on.
Okay.
So.
I'll find it eventually somewhere.
All right. And so this for the p-value, what did we get for the p-value?
I got 0.689.
Oh, see, I got, let me make sure, I got 0.656.
Sorry, real quick,
Are
what was
you
the
on
test?
greater than, or are you on not equal to?
That's what I have to change.
What
Okay.
is the test statistic one again?
Negative 0.407.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay, so
negative
the p-
0.407 or negative 0.04?
Oh, I got. Let me see what it says.
I got negative 0.407.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the p-value is 0.689. Is that what you got?
Yes.
Okay. Once I switched it. I gotta make sure that I do that. Make sure that I'm making sure everything's right before I. 0.689. Okay. And then, what is the correct decision based on this evidence? So,
Failed to
0.10. And so it's greater than, so we failed to reject.
Yep.
Okay. Suppose our alternative hypothesis is greater than 0. So then do we go in and change it to greater than?
Yeah.
But it's going to still give us this
Yeah, p-value.
p-value that's greater.
Yeah. So still reject
So we
it.
still fail to reject it. Okay. Okay.
The first one, you don't even need anything. N's always going to be greater.
Yeah.
Joe, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just
Okay.
working
Just making
on some
sure.
stuff. Yeah, thank you.
Because we always seem to lose you about this time.
I know, it's like right here, we're like at the very end, and then we're like, wait.
And then we're like,
what
Joe's
is
not
this
there!
Next thing you know, I just disappear.
I know.
Let's see. Okay. What's the weather like right now down there in Cedar City?
It's actually pretty cold today.
Is it?
Yeah. But it hasn't been too bad. Like the 70s,
still
but
got
today, like the 50s. It's super cold today.
It's definitely it's colder for there for sure. Yeah, we haven't even got snow yet, so I'm like kind of surprised.
Nice. Okay. So, what is greater? The N or the DF? The N.
N is always greater, yeah.
Always greater. Okay. Your alternative hypothesis is not equal, and you use a level of significance. What is the? All right. So what did you guys get for the p-value of this one?
0.004.
Oops. Okay,
So
yeah,
would
mine's 0.001, but it's still less than.
So would you
I'm
reject?
on not equal to?
What one are you on?
Not equal to?
Oh,
Well,
what did I
actually,
do?
hold on.
Oh, actually, I did that wrong. Okay, yeah, you're right. I forgot to change my mean from before.
That'll make a difference.
I know. Well, I just assumed it would change it, but it was a bigger sample, so it didn't take into account the last two numbers.
I'll see mine. I just erased my last two numbers.
What did you guys get for your p-value?
0.001. Is that what you got?
Mine was
What was that?
0.63.
Are you on not equal to? For the type of test?
Yeah, it's around to 3 decimals, so.
What's what decision do we make?
Isn't it reject the null hypothesis?
Yeah, if it's below the p-value, you reject it.
So even if it's, okay.
So did everyone get 0.001 then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 14, you decide to try another alternative hypothesis. This time you use greater than and keep the same level of significance. Okay, let's see. Does it increase or decrease? Let's see. It increases.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. By a lot.
By a lot, actually. Yeah. And so we fail to reject?
Yep.
Okay. As we've seen, the p-value depends on the alternative hypothesis set aside the data in this problem. Do you think the general can be made? Which alternative hypothesis will give the smallest p-value?
So this depends on the problem. If the mean was above 0, then it would switch it from the greater than to the less than would increase it.
So not enough information depends on the problem?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So is everyone ready to turn it in? Do we?
So
you
guys got increase for 14 and failed to reject.
What's that?
What was that?
Yeah.
Is Brandon still here?
I don't know. He was cutting out.
Yeah, he was. I think he's gone.
Ooh. So 14 and 15.
Here you guys.
Okay, so I just submitted, and 14 is actually decrease, and 15 is reject.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I got.
How does that work, though?
I know.
I don't know, but that's...
Because it went from a 0.001 to like 0.999 something.
But those are the only ones we missed?
Yeah, just 14 and 15, so...
Oh, that's retarded. See, that's the thing. I'm like, what the heck?
I think that's a mistake because
Hey,
we
Brandon,
put greater into the thing.
Brandon, can you hear us?
I can hear you every once in a while. You're cutting in and out, but...
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's just annoying. Okay.
Should we like email her and ask her about it? Because that's really weird.
I know.
Brandon said that his 14 decreased.
Oh, I got 10 wrong too.
Oh, you did?
Did you put reject and null?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fail to reject. So.
Did everyone else put fail to reject?
Yeah.
Let's see. For 10, I got fail to reject.
Oh, I probably just put the wrong
Clicked it wrong.
there.
Dude, it happens.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I got everything right, but that just is. But if Brandon got it, maybe we just. I don't know. I thought I put it in right. But me and you got the same thing, right, Chris?
Yeah, I put when you put greater than in there instead of less than, or instead of not equal to, it increases by a bunch.
Yeah, a ton. Okay. Super weird. So,
Well.
So yeah, so Brandon says he got 0.0049 after instead of 0.00098 for 14.
Well, did he put less than? I wonder what happened there.
I don't know. Weird. See, this is the stuff that confuses me. When I think I understand it, and then stuff like this. So.
Yeah.
I just admit that I don't understand any of it. Just accept it.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Oh, unless you know what it probably was.
What?
If you change your mean from negative to positive, so if we subtracted the second variable or the first from the second, then that makes it opposite.
Interesting.
So Brandon, what did you do? Did you do? Because I did group 2 again minus group 1 to get the
Yeah. That's what I did too, but if you do group 1 minus group 2, then it changes.
Huh. Weird. See, that's the thing, yeah. So what do you do? Are you supposed to always assume that you're supposed to do group 1 minus group 2 minus group 1, or what? I don't know.
Well, you should. Well, we got all of our other ones right from up above.
Yeah.
We did group 2 minus group 1, so.
Weird. All right, it looks like we lost Brandon.
Yeah.
All right.
So should we just meet on Wednesday?
Yep.
Okay.
8 o'clock?
Yep.
8:15.
All right.
Was it
15,
8 o'clock or
15.
8:15?
Either way. Let's do 8:15.
8:15.
All right.
Okay. Sounds
All right,
good.
guys. See you
Okay,
then.
see ya.
Bye.